Now to the strength part of your workout. Similar to the cardio, you are going to perform 2 rounds of exercises. This time, each round is going to have 12 exercises. Each exercise will be 1 minute with a 20-second rest interval in between. Round 1, we're going to get a hold of your body, feel what it needs to do. Round 2, we'll go a little bit deeper and you can push yourself at your own pace. You will need one piece of equipment, and that is a towel. You will use these for the back exercises. As always, keep the water close to you so you can grab that and get a drink at any time you need. If you feel like the exercises are just way intense, again, ease off of it a little bit and then come right back in. Let the fun begin. All right, here we go. We're going to start with a deep squat. Your heels are a little bit outside of your shoulders, toes slightly out. Spine is nice and tall, and your core is nice and strong. Here we go. And begin. Now just start doing the squat, and I'm going to coach you through it as we go along, okay? First things first, spread your toes out, feel grounded. As you stand up, drive your heel into the ground, and at the top, squeeze your glutes. Second part, your outer hips are pushing your knees out, so that way they're in line with your second toe. Woo! From the side, your pelvis is nice and stable. Feel in control of your pelvis at all times. Whee! Use your arms, they help you balance. Now without the resistance of the load of the machine, you can make it harder by going a little bit deeper in good form and really squeezing your glutes at the top. Remember, this first round is all about trying to figure out what your body is capable of, right? Woo, that was fun. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Next exercise will teach you how to one-leg squat eventually. So your back heel, toe spread out to balance. Put that foot in front of you. Here we go. Nice tall spine. Drive that hip back into your heel and keep switching legs. Watch me from the side. Your spine is nice and tall. You really want to drive that hip back, and notice my arms are counterbalancing me so you don't feel like you're toppling forward, okay? Breathe through it. Again, round 1, feel what your body's capable of. Now go a little bit deeper. Woo-hoo! Sink into those glutes. Let them do their job. It's a big muscle. Let them work. Keep going. Keep that chest up and up and out. Woo! Squeeze at the top. Yay! Enjoy that stretch. Enjoy that you're moving, right? One more. Woo! Hand rest. March it out. I'm going to grab some water. You can do that too. Always keep moving around. Once you stop, it's hard to get that momentum going. Third exercise, squat to a toe raise. Reach just to your knees, get some momentum, and then push through your big toe. You want to push the floor away with your big toe. Here's another advantage of not having your shoes on. You can really work your inner calf muscles pushing through that big toe. Now sometimes you may feel off balance up here on your big toe. To fix that, you bring your rib cage in. Even though you're working a small muscle, you always keep your core nice and tight. The tighter your core is engaged, the more intense this whole workout will be. Breathe. I have to remind myself of that too. It's okay. Big toe. Probably haven't thought about your big toe in a while. Well, now's the time. Woo! All right. Ah, one more. I love that sound. Next exercise, we're going to go to the floor, okay? So we're going out to the floor. I want you on your hands and knees. Spread your hands out. Here we go. Hold your plank nice and tall. Really push the floor away from your shoulder blades. From here, you rotate to a side plank. Drive your back, squeeze your hips, squeeze your glutes forward. Back to the middle, own that movement, and to the other side. Notice you're squeezing your glutes. Take your time here. Own your movement, as I always say. Feel nice and strong. When you're on the side, push the floor away from you. If you feel strong enough, you can go to your toes. However, this first round, I really want you to focus on controlling your body. You can make the exercise as easy as hard as you want to. Squeeze, rest, squeeze. I've been doing these for years, and I always start on my knees just to make sure I own the movement before I move on. You have plenty of time to do lots of fancy planks.
Rest.
Woo! Rest a little bit. Next exercise, to take the pressure off of your wrist during the tricep push-ups, focus on putting the pressure on the balls or like the fingertips. You want your fingertips to be white throughout this exercise. So go back into that plank position.
Work.
Push the floor away from you, core is center. You're going to scrape your elbows next to your body, push away. As you go down, let me move here so you can see me. You want to squeeze your back muscles on the way down, and then use your chest and triceps on the way up. Breathe through this. This is one of the hardest exercises you're going to do with your own body weight. So be nice to yourself, okay? Keep breathing through it. If you need to hold at the top to take a breather, go ahead and do that. It took me a while to be able to use just my triceps on this exercise. But notice your whole body is working rather than a machine and just using one muscle at a time. You're using your back on the way down, and your whole body's working together. You only have a few more, so keep going, everybody. Woo! Nice job. Sit back into a child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, chest to the floor. All right, go ahead and rotate on your back. Lay down gently. I'm going to teach you how to properly use your glutes before we go into the lunges. So here we go. Heels close to you. Tuck your tailbone in and up. Rib cage zips down. Feel a nice strong squeeze in your glutes. You're going to lift one leg up, so this glute is squeezing, and then extend back down. Take your time with these. This is teaching you how your glutes properly function. Squeeze. Now, the point of this exercise is to keep your hips square in line with each other. Don't let your hips drop. To prevent that, you squeeze your glutes. Everything is working here. Your back muscles are engaged into the floor, your core muscles, your glute muscles. Drive up and kick, in, back down. Drive up and kick, in, back down. As you're extending, control your quad muscles. Ooh, that means just one more. Yay! Woo, good job. Roll to the side, then push yourself up, and then you'll get up. Next, we're going into your side lunge. You want your heels shoulder width apart, nice strong core, center of gravity is your pelvis, lift up nice and tall. You're going to lean to the side, keep your knee over your second toe, and drive that hip back, counterbalance yourself with your arms. Here we go. Lean, reach back, up, and squeeze. Lean, reach back, up, and squeeze. You can pick up the tempo, squeeze. As you go into this exercise, to get a deeper glute activation, drive your hips way back and your arms forward. Breathe in, breathe out, and squeeze at the top. Woo! Each time you go down, you should be a little bit safer and feel a little more strong in your movement. And breathe. I have to remind myself to breathe too. Woo! Squeeze the glutes. Breathe in, breathe out. Get some nice squeezes in there. The harder you squeeze, the more intense this will be. One more. Woo, and rest. Next exercise is a sprinter lunge. So, from the side, your chest is up nice and tall, and you really want to reach as far back as you can. Let your glutes and your hamstrings absorb your body weight. Come back up, and yes, you're squeezing. Here we go. You're reaching, and here. Woo. Now notice these big, long arms. If you ever look at a photo of an athlete in the middle of their stride, their body's really stretched out. They don't have these T-Rex arms. They're nice and long and strong. From the side, you're gonna see that my chest is up and out and my back is straight. Now really reach. Let the heels of your foot take the weight. By this point, you should be really feeling your glutes and your hamstrings on fire. Woo! Squeeze at the top and breathe. You want to make it harder? Go farther back and lower. Reach. Reach. Keep breathing and squeeze. One more for fun. Ooh, relax. Okay, grab that towel. We're going to go into your back exercises. Take a deep breath in, breathe out. You're going to have an overhand grip with your towel. Get your feet hip width apart. Nice and tall. Here we go. Bend your knees, hinge at the hip. Spine is nice and tall. From your shoulder blades, you move that towel to where your forehead is at. Pull like that towel is 100 pounds. Squeeze your back. Now keep your back squeezed as you push out in front of you and use your lats to squeeze back down. This can be as easy or as hard as you make it. You control the tempo and the intensity of your body. From the side, you want to think that the crown of your head and your tailbone are stretching as far away as they can from each other. This will fire up every single back muscle fiber that you have. Woo! You only have 8 more seconds left. We're making it through, yeah? Keep breathing. Woo! And I want you to stand up nice and tall. Reach over your head and stretch. Remember, you can grab that water at any time. Underhand grip this time. You're gonna row. You're gonna feel it a little bit lower. Focus on your shoulder blades doing the work. Take the tension away from your neck. Here we go. Nice wide stance. Underhand grip. Work. Tall. Hinge at the hip and squeeze. From the back, it looks like you're trying to squeeze your elbows together. Do that, but keep a nice neutral pelvis. Woo! Squeeze. Keep breathing. As you breathe out, I want you to pull your belly button in. Pull. Squeeze. If you pretend you're lifting 100 pounds, your body is going to know and think that it's lifting 100 pounds and get those nice strong back muscles. You want to increase the intensity? Go lower. Woohoo! Nice tall spine. Keep breathing. You have 10 seconds left. I'm squeezing my back. Woo! One more. Squeeze. Rest. And rest. Okay, this next exercise is a little difficult, but we're going to take it to the floor and go from there. Okay, here we go. Your stomach's on the floor, but you're pulling your belly button away from the floor. You're extending your body nice and tall. You're lifting up from your shoulder blades. You squeeze your glutes and you wing your arms around until they're on your lower back. Use your lat muscles to stretch. Own the space of the room that you're in. Keep reaching. Now, if at any time, this is a hard exercise, you get tired, just come down here and keep your arms moving. It's really important that your belly button is away from the floor. Keep your glutes squeezed, point your toes. Own that space. Your back should be on fire. Who needs weights, right? Woo! A few more. Keep breathing through it. Your breath will control your body so it doesn't get hyper excited and quits. One more. Hey, okay. Last exercise of this round. Lay on the floor. Your legs are up into a tabletop. You need to keep your lower back into the floor the entire exercise. That's where the intensity comes in. Here we go. Woo! You use your lower abs, squeeze your glutes a little bit. Control. Keep your back in the ground here. And then levitate your chin up to the ground. Then you drop your other leg. Keep your lower back in the ground. Lift. And then levitate. Here we go. We're going to go to tempo. Down, up, levitate, and down. Down, up, levitate, and down. Now I say a silly word like levitate. Woo! But I say that because I want you to lift your chest up to the ceiling rather than rounding and crunching your neck. Woo-hoo! Down, up, get your shoulder blades off the ground. Down, up, lift those shoulder blades. Woo! This is intense at the end. Oh, yeah. Tap your toe. Last one, levitate and rest. Woo! Again, roll down, push yourself up, and then we go to round 2. Here we go. We're starting with the squats. Feet width apart. Feet shoulder width apart. Here we go. You can pick up the tempo a little bit if you want to go a little bit quicker now that you own your movement, or to make it harder, sink low. Sink low. Breathe in, breathe out. Woo! I'm getting lower. To get lower, feel your pelvis heavy. Heavy but in control. Woo! Squeeze. Keep squeezing at the top though. All right, yay. Woo! Keep pushing your knees out to your second toe. Breathe in, breathe out. Squeeze at the top, breathe in, breathe out. Keep going. Woo! One more.
Rest.
Woo, squeeze. Okay. The next exercise, if you remember, it's that hip drive back. So your hips are here. 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. Drive back and alternate. Go slow or you may be getting water. Here we go.
Work.
Drive and up. Chest is up and out. Woo! If you see me from the front, my chest is up. I have to use my arms to counterbalance me or I will tipple forward. Woo! Drive the hip back. This is round 2. So own it. Go deeper. If you're not at my pace, it's A-okay. You're at home. Nobody has to know. But I do want you to keep moving and keep breathing. If you're tired, maybe you just keep it right here. Hey. Or you get low and reach. 10 more seconds. Woo! Just like the cardio, you can move around the room if you want. Woo! One more. Hey, and rest. Third exercise is your squat to a toe reach, okay? Now the challenge, first step we went wide, we're gonna go a little more narrow, okay? Get your toe under your hip bone. Here we go. Spread your toes out. 3, 2, here we go. Touch your knees and then push through your big toe. Now I want you to move your arms because I want you to make this like you're at home and you're pushing something on the top shelf. Woo! Push the floor away from your big toe. Keep your core tight. If you feel like you're wibbly wobbly, it's because you're opening your back. Core is nice and solid. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core. I'm going to keep reminding you to keep that core tight because all the power comes from there. Woo! Breathe. Reach and breathe. Boop. Now, hold this. Hold your arms up. Push the floor away from your big toe. Slowly bring your arms down. Control your body. Good job. Woo! Okay, we're going back down to the dynamic plank. So here we go. I'm adjusting my mat so you can see me. Oh, here we go. You're in that tall plank.
Work.
This time I want you up on your toes, hold it. Push your shoulder blades down into your back, engage your back. Your heels and the crown of your head are stretching from each other. Woo! Bring your knees back down, open to a side plank, push the floor away. Come back to the middle, up into a tall plank, push the floor away. Knees back down, rotate, squeeze your glutes. Back to the middle, up to a plank, back down, rotate, side plank. Middle, plank, down, rotate, squeeze your back muscles. Woo! Woo, yeah. Core nice and strong. Squeeze your back, up and down, toes in and up, down, rotate, squeeze and in. Good job.
Rest.
Chest stretch. The next one is your tricep push-ups. Again, I know these are hard. Use your fingertips on the way down. Use your back to control your weight. And then push yourself up with your triceps. Here we go.
Work.
Core is tight. I want you to go at your own pace this time instead of the slow one that I did the first round. Woo! Again, push through your fingertips. Now make sure you lead with your chest. Sometimes it's tempting to let your hips drop. That's a no-no. Push. Now if you get tired, what are you doing? You're holding yourself up into a plank and maybe releasing yourself a little bit. That's okay. Push. Breathe in, breathe out. Push the floor away from you. Pretend it's all your stress and push it away. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, we're going to ease it off a little bit and alternate. That's going to keep you moving, but get some pressure release. I know all the tricks to keep your body moving, all right? Woo, good job. Stretch it out. Now we're going back into that glute bridge, so lay on your back. Bring your heels really close to your glutes. You're going to roll your tailbone into the ground, lift.
Work.
Here we go. Lift one leg, extend, in and down. Lift, extend, and down. Lift, extend, in and down. Let your shoulder blades push into the floor. It'll help you feel grounded. Are you squeezing your glutes? Are you squeezing your abs? If you are, you're gonna feel this. Woo! Hey, keep squeezing your glutes. Oh yeah. Keep going until that beeping sound goes. Hey. You ever wonder sometimes if the minute's going to be up anytime soon? Oh, we made it. All right. Roll over. Push yourself up. Here we go. Round 2 with your side lunges. Go a little bit wider. Pelvis is grounded. Belly button in center. Here we go. You're leaning. You're driving your hip back. You're counterbalancing with your arms. And here we go. squeeze, squeeze. So you can see from the side, your glutes are really stretching out and then squeezing at the top. Here we go. Woo! Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and out. Woo! Go deeper, lower. Feel your glutes work. They like it. Reach, reach. Tighten that core. Keep the intensity up. Woo-wee. Go lower. When one leg's working, this should be stretching. Stretch. Hey. Squeeze. Squeeze. And rest.
Rest.
Next exercise, the sprinter lunge. Now, to make this more intense, you're just gonna go a little bit quicker. So remember the sprinter lunge is here. We did it nice and slow the first round. We're gonna pick it up a notch, okay? So here we go. Get ready. Core in, chest up nice and tall, and reach. You're gonna get a little bit of a hop to it, find some power. Now, if you feel yourself rounding just to touch the ground, don't sacrifice that. Maybe you keep it right here at the knee. That's where I'm keeping it, so here we go. Keep that toe driving back. Just like the cardio, move around the room a little bit. Just because you're at home doesn't mean you have to stay in these weird fixed positions. Stay tall. Woo! I'm probably driving the neighbors downstairs crazy, but hey, we're having fun. Reach, reach. Hey, stay low. If you need a break, push up and go higher. That'll give you some tension release. Keep breathing. 3 more seconds. Woo! Finish strong and rest. I need water, so you can grab some water too. All right, we're grabbing that towel. Woo, I'm getting a good workout. I hope you are too. Here we go.
Work.
Feet width apart. Hip hinge. Core into the ceiling. Reach above your head. Pull like it's 100 pounds and push. Keep your back engaged as you squeeze your muscles down. Let's go to tempo. Let's go up and pull. Push out and down. Up. Pull. Out and down. Keep your spine nice and tall. That way, every single muscle fiber in your back muscles are working without having to just sit down and pull the machine down. Notice your body is very intelligent. It knows how to work itself, and it knows how to work those muscles together. Woo! Squeeze. One more trick. Make sure you're squeezing your back muscles evenly. Woo! And up. Bend your knees a little bit. That lower back is not used to staying up nice and strong. It gets tight. Underhand grip this time. We're gonna make it harder by taking one step back so you can balance yourself. At halfway, I will let you know and we will switch. Here we go. Nice and tall, palms up,
Work.
hip hinge, and pull. Now, as the quarter goes along, you can get real crazy and lift your leg up. You can do some testing with that if you want. But right now, just focus on your back muscles working. Try to get those elbows to touch each other. Have a nice long neck. Keep your shoulder blades down. Woo! One more. Keep moving your back muscles, and we'll switch legs. Keep breathing. Keep your core engaged. Try to get your elbows to touch. Woo! Chest up, nice and tall. You want to make it harder? Go lower. You want to ease off the tension? Go higher up. You have control of your body weight. Woo! Keep squeezing. We're almost there. One more. Hey, and rest. Good. All right, we're gonna take it down to the floor and do those awesome snow angels. Here we go. Go ahead and lay on the floor. All right, we're on the floor.
Work.
Belly button is in your spine. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your legs up. Arms above your head. Make big, huge arm circles around. Palms will face up here at the bottom. You're moving from your lat muscles. I'm moving so big my curtain's going all over the place. That's all right. Who cares? You're home, right? Woo! This is an intense exercise. Remember, if you get tired, go ahead and drop to the ground and come right back in. Keep the spine tall. Keep squeezing your glutes. Also, another tip, control your breath. It helps you really connect to your body and not just freak out about the intensity because that's when it wants to quit. So breathe in, breathe out. You only got 5 more seconds left. Hang in there. Woo! All right. Lift yourself up a little bit into a cobra. Roll to the side. You're going to finish with those drop crunches. Knees up to your hip level. You can point or flex your toe. Pick one. Lower back stays in the ground the whole time. Support your head. Here we go.
Work.
Drop, up, levitate your shoulders. Drop, up, levitate. Drop, up, levitate. Remember, your back is staying on the ground the whole time. Now you can work your lower abs and your upper abs at the same time. Woohoo! Squeeze, up, and lift. Always keep your lower back on the ground. If your movement is just right here, that's okay. This is about your own body. You're at home. You don't need to impress anybody except yourself. Woo! Squeeze and lift and up and down. Keep going. Boing. Woo! Squeeze. Up. Levitate. Woo! Oh, we made it to the bell.
Rest.
We made it, everybody. Roll to the side. Lift up. Go ahead and sit back right here. I want you to drop your neck. Stretch that out.
Work.
Let the beeper keep going, no biggie. Rotate to the other side. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And you made it. Awesome job, everybody. I know I can't see you, but I know all of you were putting your effort in and connecting to your own body. Let Coach Haldeman know how the workouts are going, and I'll see you next time. Happy Lifetime Fitness.